welcome to my channel. Today, by the way, I'm Josie. Today I'm going to do the second part of the makeup bag tutorial. And be patient with me, I have a camera coming. I've decided that I need to be able to pause and to do a lot of different things, and so I no longer want to use my phone for the tutorials. So hopefully by next week I'll have a little different setup, so hopefully you'll be patient. Anyway, today I'm going to show you how to put together the makeup bag. First of all, I want to address a couple of questions that I had. Someone was asking about the thread that I use. It is called Thread Art. It's 100% cotton. I buy it at Walmart, but I also do use polyester thread. Mostly for my makeup bags, I do use this particular thread. It's the spool, it's a pretty good size spool. I should have brought one in here to show you, but it runs about $5. So, and then the needles that I use, this is a Singer machine, and I use the heavy duty, and it's size 110/18. So, depending on your machine, you can also Google it and find out about the different sizes. Now, one thing too, on your thread, your needle and your thread should kind of go together. And there's a lot of charts online that have suggestions for different threads and needles. And like I said in the first part of my other tutorial, changing your needle is really, really important. And also, I didn't show you last time, when I cut out anything, I either use very sharp scissors, and when you're cutting out an item, you should have special scissors. If you start cutting paper with your sewing scissors, they become very dull and they do not work good. Also, I use a rotary cutter. It takes some practice, and I will do a tutorial on how to use this. I've gotten really good at this now, but let me tell you, when I first started, I did a terrible job. It takes practice. Also, I found that I buy my blades at Walmart. No, take it back. Retract that. Walmart has them, but I get them on eBay because they're a lot cheaper on eBay. And the trick of it too is you should change your blade fairly often. So now, I think I answered the questions that I had. Also, okay, here we go. I sewed the other side, and I don't know if you can see the top stitching, and I'm going to show you how I did. Let's see if I can get this focused like I should. Like I said, I'm going to be a lot nicer with the camera. Okay, the main thing with this is to try to get it even. And what I do is I use the zipper foot, like I showed you with the zipper, and I kind of use the zipper foot as a guide. And the best thing, especially when you first start, you want to go slow. With the camera, I will also be able to pause, which will be good. On my phone, I cannot. And I didn't want to start editing until I have a camera. Okay. clip those. And there we have it. And there's the back. Now, let's see if I can get this focused down. So you can see that. Now after you stitch, sometimes you have to trim. Okay, if you see this edge right here, I will do a little trimming. And so you don't panic. If you think, oh, it's not straight, you don't panic, you just trim it. Okay. You put, oh, and one thing, don't forget to open your zipper. I did that a couple of times. And it is not, let's see here. It causes a problem if you don't open that. Okay. Make sure to take the pins out, which I didn't do. So this is basically what you're doing. We are sewing, and if you can see, you put these two, you match the ends first of all, and pin that. And that's where you're going to sew. Then you come over here and you match the other ends. And then after that, you can line these up. Would help if I had things handy. And I continue to use my zipper foot, because with the regular foot, you cannot get that close. Okay, and then I start on this, the lining part. You have to leave an opening so you can flip the fabric. And I usually leave about that much. So, okay, let's bring you back over here. Okay. And I usually, it's about 5/8 of an inch, your seam. Always back stitch. Always have your needle down when you flip your fabric. I think when I can pause it, it won't be as boring. It's kind of a little lump that you have to go over. Like I said, don't worry if your fabric stretches a little bit because you can always trim it. So I wanted to make my tutorials a little more relaxed instead of having to be just, precise. And I backstitched this really good because when you flip, you are going to do some stretching. Okay, now let's get over here. And sometimes I do a little trimming to even that out. And, I love making these, but I'll show you what I have to do next, is the part I hate the most. And you might laugh, but we have to make the corners. That's what makes them kind of square and wide, and they sit up. And if you can see what I'm doing, first of all, I pin these. I pin both sides like that. And then I go over here and I do the other one. And you want to make them as even as possible. And see, that's what's going to make the bottom. Okay, then I put that down. I make them about, and these are, I use the centimeter part, 5 centimeters on my ruler. See if you can, hopefully you can see that. The point here, the end, I put it on the 5. I make a mark, and then I take my ruler and draw a straight line across. There's my Christmas clock. Entertaining, aren't I? Okay, do the same on that side. And okay, let's come over here, the sewing machine. And now I'm going to change the foot because this foot here moves the fabric a lot better than the zipper foot. So just put the end of it on that blue line that I made. Do that on the other side. Bring them both together and see if they're even. And since they are, I also stitch them again. I like to reinforce them so they're very sturdy. So those corners are not going to come loose. Then what I do next is I cut them like that. Told you I was a messy sewer though. The end results are great though. Okay, let's do that in the second stitch. Now we have to do the other side, the lining. Okay. So then we have to do the lining. Do it the same way. It's weird because this is the part I don't like to do. I don't even mind putting in zippers, but I don't know why. This is not my favorite part. Okay, we do the same thing, the 5 centimeters. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sew this one before I do the other one. And then we're going to do this one. That's not quite right here. Let's get that. There we go. Okay. Okay. Trim that. Let's give it a second stitch. The next part's the fun part, I think. When you flip it and you can actually see what you've done. now we get to flip this. Got just a little opening, and it's amazing that you'll be able to get that. Let's see here. You just kind of have to work it slow. Sometimes you think, oh, I'm not going to get it through, but it comes through. And this is what I'm going to show you with the tab. You push that up. I love those tabs. Makes the whole difference in your bag. You just have to work everything, the corners. Oops. And any strings. And then what I do is, there's that little opening. Now I always press this really good when I sew it. So I am not going to sew that particular part right now because I don't want to go over to the iron. You work your lining in really good to the sides. See, here's your lining. And look at that. You've got a makeup bag. And then what I do before I sell them or give them away, I put a cute little charm on them. So hopefully you have enjoyed this. Like I said, as soon as I get my camera, it's going to be a lot easier to really show you. And I'll be able to pause in between, like when I go to press something. Or anyway, leave your comments below. Hopefully you, some who sew will like to try this. I will do a tutorial on how I cut them. I will cut many out and show you the difference between using the scissors and the rotary cutter. So anyway, hopefully you got something out of this, and I hope within 1 or 2 weeks that my videos will improve with the camera. So bye everyone. Thanks for watching.